People need to appreciate who they are. They are all existence. We have the potential to access all knowing, all love, all intelligence, all everything. And if they do that, we'll start to do that. And if we start to follow their intuition rather than their conditioned, manipulated, programmed head mind, they will start to know themselves what they need to do to make a difference.
It's meant to wake you up out of your brainwashed state.
Screaming, fuck the Minutemen. I'm in Aslan screaming, fuck the Minutemen.
Yeah. AGOP. Armed Guardians of the Proletariat. Guerrilla Platoon. Ashari the Vagabond on the beat. Yeah. Gonna show these motherfuckers how we do. Yo, with a Bible in one hand and a rifle in the other, he'd have us all believe that he thinks of us as brothers, from the children of Aslan and the descendants of Muhammad. Culture after culture raped and pillaged by the godless. The devil's wrath is upon us, that the evidence present itself. The same right wing that supported Hitler wants to screen our kids for mental health and enforce borders weren't even there in the first place. The Minutemen are Nazis, the scenario's the worst case. It's against the laws of nature, devil, you can't own the land. Why don't you go back to your damn dimension, reptilian? Your promises are no good, every single one is broken. Denying so-called immigrants a right to work, what you've been smoking. These are the indigenous people of this continent, and they'll continue walking in. There ain't no way you're stopping them, so go ahead, build all the fences that you want around Aslan, but you can't avoid the prophecy of the 7th generation. Are you a patriot or a terrorist? The line's becoming blurred. The Mezenger was crossing the border, so you shot him in a hurry. You have no respect for human life unless the skin is white, but then again, you hate the Jews and Catholics. Isn't that right? Gary taught you how to act, and you follow without question, but now we got you cowering in fear of our people's progression. Ya basta que vengan, me cansé de esta mierda. Estoy listo para guerra y dejaré sangre en la tierra. SOS, KKK, Nazi scum, why don't you go away? SOS, KKK, Nazi scum, go away. SOS, KKK, Nazi scum, why don't you go away? SOS, KKK, fucking Nazi scum, go away.
In isolated meditations and deep inside incarceration, among the representation of stolen African nations, music is the ventilation of unjust violations. Judges keep on reinstating as time continues rotating. Freedom for the innocent, resisting to oblivion. Protect my people from harmed citizens, sent to hell the Minutemen. Bless my words with virtue, cause creator I seek you. Dark and criminal, reality it's cynical. Imprisonment is physical, descriptions are literal. Poseidon keeps it lyrical, but I remain miserable. I'm locked in confinement and the stars are in alignment, but I've just been reminded that I walk this path blinded under the eyes of Osiris. I'll never stop fighting, the drums keep me rhyming, Palestinians continue dying. Your souls are at peace, my brothers in the Middle East, cause in order to defeat we must decapitate the beast. SOS, KKK, all you Nazi scum, fucking go away. SOS, KKK, all you Nazi scum, fucking go away. SOS, KKK, all you Nazi scum, fucking go away. SOS, KKK, all you Nazi scum, fucking go away. People and our own homeland. So if you don't like it, devil, go back to your land. If you don't like it, devil, go back to your land. If you don't like it, devil, then go back to your land.
I cry to the cosmos to seek the truth indeed.
Ordinary being,
Poseidon, AGOP, the Armageddon is coming, so you better grit your teeth.
As man strives to collect the wealth of King Tut, I'm displaying skill, content with being poor as fuck. Step in a cipher of survival of the fittest. I stand equipped with a microphone, spitting Teflon bullets like a crook, robbing to feed a family that doesn't exist. As God is my witness, I've seen the most evil parts of the street. It doesn't make sense, a chaotic world, but the mind of the devil's at peace. This shit is twisted, like being molested by a Catholic priest. Be aware, I tell no stories, that means I'm not pretending. The days of war, glory, and sanctuary are now ending, and no remedy for the disease infested. My homeland of the gardens have seen many casualties, and none of them resurrected. You say Jesus loves us, I don't pray to man, so that defeats the whole purpose. I was cursed at a young age as an adolescent, locked in an unescapable cage where I inhaled anthrax and SARS in the dungeons of SR, blaming my past for the future mistake, surviving the Ebola virus. A madman screams words of silence, an epidemic, living monument to the heavens. Pregnant nun claims to give birth to the chosen one. Is it done for fame or the love of the game? Direct cause and effect like when water ripples. A living contradiction like a walking cripple. Understand the message hitting you. Over 500 years of occupation got me frustrated, trying to explain the invasion.
I cry to the cosmos often when I'm in time of need. I cry to the cosmos to seek the truth indeed.
ordinary being,
Poseidon, AGOP, the Armageddon is coming, so you better grit your teeth. I cry to the cosmos often when I'm in time of need. I cry to the cosmos to seek the truth indeed.
ordinary being,
Poseidon, AGOP, the Armageddon is coming, so you better grit your teeth. Silence is the sound of the weeping of the willows. In murky waters I drown when I'm sleeping on a pillow, cause the demons on my head are running rampant and going checked. I clear my mind and gather my thoughts, but I haven't had the chance yet. So dance steps make it happy while I'm a bit harder to please. But nothing makes me feel as good as noticing where the earths aren't in the trees. She starts with a T, soon after comes the satisfaction. I suffer long enough for them to do plays about my passion. Gasping for breath as I emerge from my unconscious state. Destiny in the palm of my hand. Yo, you wanna trade? The time has come to make a change. This life just ain't for me. And if you don't get it, you're just young and naive. One day you'll see. Right now I'd pay to be the man that no one knows about. But it seems I just cannot shut the hell up and close my mouth. Is it possible to be too honest with yourself, I ask? When they find me dead in the studio, I'll have to pry the mic from my grasp. But nonetheless, I still continue to travel at the speed of thought. I'm cooler than Keith, and posters got more love than Jesus brought. We need to stop depending on the past to pave a future path. I reload, cock back my progressive thought, and aim to shoot your ass. The mythology is deeply embedded within the human psyche, and the truth is disturbing enough to make you want to fight me. I cry to the cosmos nightly, it helps to ease the pain, and in return the cosmos cries to me. I need the rain to please my brain. I cry to the cosmos often when I'm in time of need. I cry to the cosmos to seek the truth indeed.
ordinary being,
Besides, AGOP, the Armageddon is coming, so you better grit your teeth. I cry to the cosmos often when I'm in time of need. I cry to the cosmos to seek the truth indeed.
ordinary being,
Poseidon, AGOP, the Armageddon is coming, so you better grit your teeth.
ordinary ordinary allegiance is to an abnormal higher power, clearing minds of thought to gain a better sense of my reality. Often thought to be something quite far from ordinary, yet the state of mind is in another galaxy, disguised as a cosmic constellation of burning balls of gas to be brainwashed by the flash. But at the end of the day, the relentless dying masses demands the fact that I was in it for the initial contact. A little too abstract, I am counting content and expecting that your consequence will gradually drown out my human content. And you're asking what I represent, so please just keep your hold on me and just relax. We can't be free like spores in the air just floating by. Our energy was fueled up by the fire, will never ever stop to be tired, will never be running down to the lights. Why you stop? Just a tranquil being. I'm seeing obscene gestures, 2.3 words per never make it up to measure. X marks the spot to find the ultimate treasure. So please answer me why the trip of the life is to gain the ultimate pleasure. I'm blessed in the words and I'm walking away. You're stuck in your own path of destruction today. You're hiding away and you're finding escape. Don't pray away from a crazy day. Let's hear the truth and we'll be amazed. And our minds are clouded with the truth. The scars of the youth is never quite for you to be amused. So ask me why we bear the scars of abuse. Don't be abused.
Peace to the ancestors. At one time, I moved about like the wind. My band never gave me up. We were the last to give in. People ask, why did you go mad? The sickness took everything I ever had. Americans took my life. The Mexicans killed my wife. So now which one on both? Like a ghost can't kill the unknown. My warriors fought brave. We were joined by the spirit, the great spirit of rage. The resistance is in us to never conform to the white ways. If you listen to the wind, you'll hear my voice say, we are the Apache people. Our souls are never being caged. Now that is all. You see, all I have to say. I'm the ghost of Geronimo. My spirit lives another day. I'm the ghost of Geronimo. 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 City Hall, I'm the ghost of Geronimo. I'm the ghost of Geronimo. Crazy horse, I'm the ghost of Geronimo. I'm the ghost of Geronimo. Zapata, I'm the ghost of Geronimo. I'm the ghost of Geronimo. Guevara, I'm the ghost of Geronimo. I'm the ghost of Geronimo. Black Elk, I am the living representation of my ancestors. Comendeo.
You slither through the night with a runny nose and muddy clothes. Always paranoid, so you keep a weapon close. You haven't felt the need to eat or sleep for about a week. Your head is full of monsters and it shows when you speak. Your friends have all abandoned you. Your parents kicked you out the house. Pissed off at the world cause you need a fix now. And you don't have the patience or the money, so I guess you're stuck. But if you rob a liquor store, you're pressing your luck. Cause you're liable to catch a shotgun blast to the face. But you're willing to risk anything just to have a taste. Your nerves are shot and your teeth are rotten. Just one more hit and your promise that you'll you'll stop then. You must have said that about a million other times. Thought about slitting your wrists instead of cutting the blinds. But the temptation to do wrong is too strong, and you just can't handle the pressure. Now your manhood is lesser, you're a self-degrading, knowledge is self-invading, prisoner of self-parading around with your health fading. You get no love from me, so don't ask for my sympathy. Here's some helpful advice: stop before your muscles atrophy. Don't offer that crap to me, be gone from my presence. This disgusts me, been around someone who gives himself the death sentence. Grow the fuck up and catch some responsibility. You ain't gonna get nowhere in life smoking and sniffing tweak. And as for that needle of yours, I'll tell you where to stick it. I'd rather dive head first naked straight into a thicket. You're gonna catch a bad one if you keep walking and shit, my man. So don't you throw a tantrum when you no longer can feel your hands. I'm not the type to throw my life away for pleasure. I did that once before and the pain was too great to measure. Why the hell you trying to sabotage your own mechanics? Damn it, you need to realize you got a bad habit. You're so scandalous, talking shit behind my back when you created a conspiracy that didn't even happen. Imagination running wild, bloody gums when you smile. Lose a couple more teeth, you'll be looking like a crocodile. Stop begging for money, get a job or go to rehab. You're in a sticky situation covered in tree sap. And I know that it's hard to let go of the past, but you must understand if you don't, you won't last. And I really want to see you make it out of this safely. So pardon me for being so blunt, and don't hate me, I just wanted to express my feelings about the chemical that you ingest. You need to put the pipe down and give it a rest. I don't want you to be inhaling that smoke until your very last breath. Crystal meth would be your death. Crystal meth would be your death. You need to understand you got a bad habit.
Start a beat, slip, snow, and tweet. You're the monster, you're making the brain damage. Most start a beat, slip, snow, and tweet. Ever smoking crack?
I had to leave the room. I had to leave the room. I had to leave the room because she was too consumed with Matt. I had to leave the room. I had to leave the room. I had to leave the room because she was too consumed with Matt. Too consumed with Matt. Too consumed with Matt. Too consumed with Matt. I had to leave the room. I had to leave the room. I had to leave the room because she was too consumed with Matt. I salted the steps. Now there's no excuse for slipping.
I'm getting a no-go signal. We got problem.
sold your soul to the devil and bought into the lies that he told you. Like that picture of a white Jesus Christ that has released his Georgia, son of Alexander VI, the most corrupt pope that has ever been. Through murder and other criminal acts that dominated the Vatican. Do your research, you won't find this stuff in any government. Should take books that tell you trust blindly, but you should really take a second look. The deception of the people has always been a top priority. They place a matches to words like freedom, democracy, and minority. Don't be foolish, actually these bastards aren't selfish and wicked. Then answer this, why do they keep the wealth to themselves and how they get it? The first to utilize is religion to make the demons appear righteous. Got a trick like sick handling ministers when they turn and bite us. I'm on some long forgotten shit like fossilized slides on dino dropping drops subliminal messages like ads every time they go shopping, stopping the flow of blood to the brain in hopes of killing the virus. That's what you get for letting them put those microchips inside ya. Mass producing flu vaccines, but you never guess what they got in them. See, before they were around, there was no such thing as autism. Would be spitting that lost wisdom in an attempt to stop the cancer spread. Fuck the lords of lie, cause I ain't gonna quit until they're all dead. Those skull and bones made an eye, they're the lords of the lie.
The knights of the secret circle,
They're the lords of the lie.
Yeah, you know the Pope ain't
Cause he's the lord of the lie. They're the lord of the lie. Yeah, lord of the lie.
the Knights of Templar will be
They're the lord of the lie.
ancient accepted Scottish
Right,
rite,
lord of the lie. Illuminati ain't got light, and it comes as no surprise. They're the lords of the lie. Yeah, lord of the lie.
The Lord of the Lies is a force that arrived to enforce the demise of the truth with the wide reign of rule. What and why the few suck the blind, the blood and the line of the nines is combined to terrorize the people so they abide by the books, the laws they cook designs is fuel for work with no thought of universal crops seeking roots from my mom's only bombs to cover with the smog of radiation, medical murdercation, ain't medication, giving a sensation of desensitization, sensible for annihilation of love. With the proclamation of the Roman cannibalism, my tricky gun that sprays their lies. So face your life, trace their Christ, taste the wine, and figure out why they cross and disguise Zeus and his wife, Hana, Umbabwa, Dark Maul, the Dark Vader. Cause everything is everything, and every measurement is an example of a mentality that fascinates themselves with fallacies. Casualties of the majorities called minorities. The truth is Mashika Maya, Diawi, Donantin, Diawi, Zulu, Diawi, ancient Celtic and Shang, everybody Diawi might be all come together to fly against the Lord of the Lies. Define the cult, the Vatican, I'm here to rip apart the Pope.
McDonald's fries, they're the lord of the lie.
the Bush family crime,
They're the Lord of the Lie. Holly Burton's colonized, they're the Lord of the Lie.
Yeah,
Lord of the Lie, Lord of the Lie. And Ron robbed you blind, they're the Lord of the Lie.
Murdoch media monopolized,
They're the Lord of the Lie.
Monsanto's organic copyright, and it comes with no surprise. They're the lords of the lie. Yeah, lord of the lie.
Abominable alcoholic Catholics kiss the index of appointed subjects, confessing mischief. And Mary Magdalene is Jesus' mistress. God bear witness to the cries of Cortez, but didn't listen. Forsake with envy the power of his enemies. Creator manifest energy into a warrior society. Heaven's kings and queens are in complete anarchy, starving from the discovery of Atlantis in the Pacific and 1,000-year life of Christian. Specific continent full of missions, 500 million indigenous, 4 directions, and spiritual extortion. The skies are gray and temples are gone. And when my ancestors lay, they're now churches and synagogues. Tomorrow's slave labor is today's toil. Pavement and concrete over blood-drenched soil. I'm foreign in Ianawa, not welcome in an Aslan. In my eyes, I'll never be blessed by the sights of Tenochtitlan. Anahuac culture's my only rescue. Darkness, isolation, equals solitude. Cathedrals are Western concepts. European contest for Spanish conquest and holy dominance. From Maya ruins to Iroquois Confederacy, renegade Apache, Mexica, Tiawi. Nowadays, my thoughts are complex. I should be speaking Nahuatl and reading Codex. What's left is blood and fingerprints that say my history's indigenous. Feel the great spirit. For seeds, pray to omnipotence. To all my relations, a homo takyo asin.
Hindus keep on making it, the Jews keep on taking it, Buddhists keep creating it, and Christians keep on faking it.
Let's look into the Bible, the greatest book ever written, and try to understand the messages therein hidden. Racism, murder, hypocrisy, incessant lies. So go ahead, sheeple, pull the wool over your own eyes. You don't need the helping hand of God to do it for you. He's better off not touching you. His grip might leave a sore bruise. Hundreds of pages written by questionable authors. And if you ain't a Christian, you just might want to guard your head. To the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 13, verse 5. All non-believers must die. This was something that was decreed by God many times. Try Numbers chapter 16, verse 27 to 35, where God opens the earth to swallow his creations alive, including innocent infants who never had a chance at life. slaughter is a common theme repeatedly seen. The books of Samuel are good examples of such atrocities, where God orders the death of each and every living being, but is disobeyed by Saul, who spares the oxen and sheep. How could animals be punished for the crimes of humanity? Man was truly made in God's image of murderous insanity. The Bible's not reliable, uses a historical reference. Its foundations are on faulty ground, so don't use it for leverage. The Bible's not reliable, uses a historical reference. Its foundations are on faulty ground, so don't use it for leverage. The book of Genesis, chapter 4, verse 17. Cain knew his wife, and thus Enoch was conceived. At the time there was one woman in which to plant a seed, and this would be his father's wife, his very own mother, Eve. As you know, Cain killed his brother Abel, and God left him a mark. So many sins to justify hatred against people whose skin is dark. Raping, killing a woman is something I have a problem with. Talked about in the Bible enough times to give me nauseousness. In Judges chapter 19, a young virgin daughter is offered up by her father to men to do as they want with her, as well as a concubine. Without even thinking twice, these poor women are gang raped and ravaged all throughout the night. This attitude of women being abused just to save a visitor in God's name is an idea so sinister that he should be ashamed. But I don't expect he is. We aren't even allowed to speak his name. Now isn't that an ego trip? The Bible's not reliable, uses a historical reference. Its foundations are on faulty ground, so don't use it for leverage. The Bible's not reliable, uses a historical reference. Its foundations are on faulty ground, so don't use it for leverage. The Bible's not reliable, uses a historical reference. Its foundations are on faulty ground, so don't use it for leverage. The Bible's not reliable, uses a historical reference. Its foundations are on faulty ground, so don't use it for leverage. Remember, if you will, someone 137 Hugh smashes your children against rock, shall enter heaven. And what about Genesis 38, 7 through 10, where God slays Onan for pulling out his brother's wife before orgasm? See, God had killed his brother and told Onan to impregnate her, and he received which punishment for nutting on the floor. Oddly enough, God seems to have a fetish for feces. For such vulgarity, consult the books of Malachi, chapter 2, verses 2 through 3, as well as second book of Kings, chapter 18, and Ezekiel, chapter 4, verses 12 and 13. I do not blaspheme, and neither am I slandering, but throw the good book at me and I'll burn the damn thing. Not that I think it should be destroyed, but we need to pick up the seed that's planted in humanity. Don't believe everything you read. Not that I think it should be destroyed, but we need to pick up the seed that's planted in humanity. Don't believe everything you read.
So much to be said, but who leads to unity? Horrific living conditions and little opportunity. You don't expect me to stay alive, but explain how am I supposed to live when I'm living and die? Raised in a community where surviving was a blessing. They locked me in confinement, but I think they're just testing me. See, they'd rather do that than educate. We've all made mistakes, but one day the sleeping will wake. You say you judge to uphold the law. Smiles my people starve and crawl on their knees to feed, and you sip your mocha frappuccino in Starbucks at the mall. The youth rebels, but it doesn't work to build more juvenile halls. The shit is backwards, working 9 to 5, the corporate hitting it from behind, saying who's your master? Nervous breakdown, the IRS starts to count down, ready to steal your house now, cause you couldn't pay your property tax.
Modern day slavery. Modern day slavery. Modern day slavery. Modern day slavery caught up in bondage. Modern day slavery caught up in bondage.
I'm the most expendable species indeed. My life expectancy is no past 60. The rank and file are asleep, and it seems that my dreams are my only reality. A proletariat enriched in poverty. I slept in stoner parks, laundry mats, and back alleys. Fantasies of survival survival against all odds, with the pig as my rival. The false idols of worship, Mary, Jesus, Joseph. The church is a joke that occurs. You're fighting for persistence in this space. The rat race is for existence. The solutions in resistance, even if we're slain. Never fall in line or fear to go against the grain, cause one day the righteous will reign. I blame capitalism for its measures of behavior. Suppress the worker and exploit his labor. If you sense the urgency, you know I'm serious. I'm getting cock blocked on the way to the top of the pyramid.
Modern day slavery. Modern day slavery.
No time to sleep, gotta work while you're awake. Amongst the masses, you're caught in the rat race. There's no time to sleep, gotta work while you're awake. Amongst the masses, you're caught in the rat race. There's no time to sleep, gotta work while you're awake. Amongst the masses, you're caught in the rat race. There's no time to sleep, gotta work while you're awake. Amongst the masses, you're caught in the rat race.
Every day is another struggle, son, it ain't nothing new. I myself ain't got it that bad, better rep for the ones that do. I buzz it to the office every day because I need the end. Gotta buy equipment, pay my tickets, support me and my girlfriend. On top of a million other expenses they charging us to live here. My biggest fear is someday they're gonna start taxing us for breathing air. We're working for lethargic devils to do their best to keep us blind. Democracy's the greatest luxury and being broke is a crime. You're in America, that make us scared to carve out your own destiny. Cash in jars, fancy cars, movie stars, they don't impress me. I starve without the recipe, materialism's got the best of me. Keep walking through life blind, soon there won't be anything left to see. Living comfortably, barely getting by, I know it's tough, but much too much. We use the system as a crutch, we need to break free. And I quote Marx from the manifesto, all the proletariat have to lose is their chains. So people, let's go. We're all in this together, fighting over the same shit. When in the end we're left with nothing, exactly what we came with. Too much thinking will give you a range, as the TV tells you. But who's got time to think when they got us running around helter-skelter? Props to Marilyn Manson for that song working past zero. Carry on, continue dancing, forever dead because the fears grow. So here's a smoke to make your mood match with the ashtrays and kill your lungs so you can finish last place in a rat race. No time to sleep, gotta work while you're awake. Amongst the masses, you're caught in the rat race. There's no time to sleep, you gotta work while you're awake. Amongst the masses, you're caught in the rat race. There's no time to sleep, gotta work while you're awake. Amongst the masses, you're caught in the rat race. There's no time to sleep, gotta work while you're awake. Amongst the masses, you're caught in the rat race. You're caught in the rat race. You're caught in the rat race. Yeah, AGOP, Armed Guardians of the Proletariat. AURC on the beat. Don't get caught up.
To make a new mistake, 99% fake. Will you forgive me or forget me? I'm sorry for having the urge of wanting more. I like to be asleep so I can escape this world of war. There's too much that I want for me to be happy with what I have. I remember what I forgot, but I forgot to remember what I should have thought. I knew but didn't notice. I want to feel new, maybe that will help me focus. My heart has been misplaced and replaced with a face. It's a side of me bored of the same. I broke off the chain, tired of being tame. There's a timer on my smile. Laughter from a demon in the aisle of denial. I close my eyes and run from myself again. I see no shadow but an angel in the mirror. God whispers softly into my ear, blessed and broken, you have the key. Turn away from the illusion, his name is fear. Don't blame me, it's the will that makes me human. As a specimen, sincere, on the surface we sing here. Just swim with the dolphins here.
As I sit here looking through the keyhole to my soul, contemplate confusion. Humanity's the greatest illusion. What really is that's beyond your human mind's eye, past the perspective of consciousness, and break them all and feel down into nothingness. From the human touch to lust, it doesn't exist, just a creation of simple-mindedness. As I pass on into space, a greater knowledge, more eager to concentrate this fabricated realm of reality is what you want it to be. As soon as you grasp past, you realize that life is beyond time. What's your state of mind? As I sit here philosophizing through rhyme, there's no doubt what I write will not be understood to the very few that could. The perspective
objective that I release. It cannot be rejected. To consume is the nature of the being that's misunderstood. Science plays a very little role, even that has flaws. The laws of ideal be broken. Your focus, all you know, are hopes of DNA tissue, the issue of life. Meaning is believing. Women don't conceive, you don't breathe, and your heart really doesn't need a beat. The universe is made up of matter that can be penetrated.
Easier to be great and apathetic towards the rest of the world. But if you give up yourself, really the beauty of life will quickly unfurl. Don't tangle with the dark side, where demons lurk in the shadows. White tiny noose around your neck, plan on visiting the gallows. You fat cats may have deep pockets, but your minds are shallow. So bring something with healing properties similar to aloe. You can pour salt on your wounds and wallow in self-despair and cry yourself to sleep. And in the morning, the problem will still be there. I guarantee that it won't solve itself without your help. And I know it's hard to touch the light from the bottom of the well, but keep an open mind, look forward and not behind. You've only got one life till it's not 9. You're not a feline, so face your sense and make the best of every situation. Even the smallest victories deserve a celebration. The war has not been won yet, and I doubt it never will be. It's just another cycle of oblivion, spinning continuously. The best you can do is live hopefully while basking in the sunlight. Got a bone to pick with life, that's like bringing a knife to the gunfight. It really serves no purpose, so just ease up on the tension. Instead of shattering someone else's teeth, think of yours and clench them.
Attract light like photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Attract light. Attract light like photosynthesis. Photosynthesis.
Just look at this. Look at this. Just look at this. Look at this. Just look at this. Look at this. Just look at this. Oh, it's beautiful.
It was my suffering and incapacity that made me listen to your words. The maker wanted to look away from himself, and so he made the world curl like colored smoke. It seemed to me before I had creative eyes, but don't patronize the wise, just realize the lies. I've tried 1,000 times, the victory never seemed to reach me, so I forged a peace treaty with the undiscovered country. It's funny cause I thought that it would always be my enemy. We battled for many centuries, but now it has befriended me. I'd move progressively, but I don't know where to go. The world has traveled, has now become the road troubled by most platonic love. Murders are successfully suppressed, a pathetic fallacy. When the cruelty wept, I've been rendered inept by the diamond which I kept in my vault of love. Under the rug my problems I have swept. The moon and sun are one, and the world's utopian. My aspirations are revealed by the pounding of the drums. In my world, the sum of 1 and 1 is equal to none. But I don't quite get the math, even though I wrote the theorem. I hold the truth theorem that even you cannot resist. Except for one thing, G even exists, seeks and desists. Trying to grasp perfection, let's keep moving. That's just another illusion, so pardon the intrusion. I didn't mean to stumble upon the key to the locked box, which holds the pain and sorrow for everything I've ever lost. I'd cross the poppy field if I could, believe me I would. But at the moment I'm somewhat lost in the dark wood, so I remain secluded in this place of solitude. My words are never looted, so I grace all of you with food for thought. So gobble up the feast that I brought. It seems that all my efforts were in vain, all for naught. And so I got caught red-handed trying to grasp the mystery of longevity. But you lost me in the frenzy. An unfortunate contortionist that twist myself in all the ways available. The answer's on the tip of my tongue, I just can't seem to say it though. I'm laying low, deep within the caverns of false tenacity. When the mind is unified, there's no longer duality. I casually thinking about these thoughts that have abandoned me, and move gradually to a state of mental mastery. A tragedy has befallen me, an exemplary catastrophe of growing apathy. In meditation, proficiency amounts to fixity. In the real, to feel is embedded deep within my nature, an electric eel moving freely through the sea. Turned by mysterious energy, we shall be filled with true forms only when we are free of dreams. The seems that live my whole life behind the walls of anonymity. Are you feeling me or am I being too vague? It's all a charade, we're just characters in a masquerade. But I hope my words are heard before my soul is whisked away. When the source of moral joy is opened up within us, death, fear, and grief have no significance for us. Surely this place is holy, I'm in a divine fury, my blood's become divine. melts inside of me. Like water for chocolate, intelligence is needed to survive. So as my mind flies, tears of joy flow from my eyes. The cries I heard across the desolate lands of immorality. Follow what's right and leave behind your mental fantasies. Past me lies the abyss of melancholic emotion. A commotion has been caused because of my undying devotion. An unfiltered potion set to free us all of injustice. Trust is built upon foundations made illustrious. It's only evil and ignorance that show us many shapes. But truth and wisdom will forever remain one and the same, a faceless name. I reached the pinnacle during the interval, but I don't believe for a second that it was accidental. Quite intentional, beyond the shadow of a doubt. I suppose that I subconsciously traveled upon this route. Lost in foreign lands, my thirst too strong to quell. Oh, if only we could once learn to know ourselves. The being is all that it knows, let's break out of our shells. Oh, if only we could once learn to know ourselves.
Two worlds collide as I survive traveling the Odyssey. Only my mentality's awake and my physical form is no longer the norm. So I stay spellbound, drowned out with the cold of victory. No more chemical agents and pollution can inflict my analytical conclusion that time is an illusion. I'm convinced that language doesn't exist in this realm or the next, something that your simple minds perceive as communication, unaware that what you're inhaling really isn't air. In its purest form, everything is but space transmitted to something that your mind fabricates so you can be productive. Production is nothingness, it's history passed into the oblivious, and human beings are consumed with ignorance. Some truly believe that what I speak is meaningless, but some in the outer sun will evaporate their essence, and their karma will manifest into the premature mentality of an adolescent. True knowledge is a virtue, but you're blinded by the iron curtain, you can't see what's beyond you. I pity everyone who can't perceive their world, what they believe is just a fraction of reality. Knowledge has always been since the dawn of time. It's what the Buddha gave to save humanity. Decompose your soul and mind.
What's going on?
What up, Doug?
Lo. What's going on, dog? What's up, dog?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
that's
hey,
cool.
hey, let us give you a call back. We're trying to finish up the album. We're recording like the outro right now. So let us hit you up then. All right then. I'll hit you up as soon as you're done.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
All right, peace.
All right. Play that beat, dog.
Yeah. All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yo, before we finish this album, I want to give a quick shout out, peace, thank you to the creator, the ancestors, the seventh generation, Tierra Sol, my seed Yotu Sin, my queen.
Gotta give love to my queen.
Arlie Still, the Anarchist Nation, and everybody on this CD and that made this CD possible.
Yeah, the whole Armageddon Network, Mechanism, the Messenger, Orik, Paragon, Gorilla Platoon, Micro, Pickle Factory, New Eye Tribe, Signal, Dishwasher, Imagination, Forever a Dynamunk, Rest of Smiling Poster Monkeys, where my mind mystics at. All the heads that come support the linguistic harvest and keep independent hip-hop alive.
The San Gabriel Valley's Neighbors for Peace and Justice, El Maldonado, the activist community, everybody involved in the struggle, South Africa, Chiapas, Hugo Chavez, Fidel Castro, the Viet Cong,
Iraqi insurgents, PLO, and my guerrilleros down south.
Roberto from the Eastside Cafe, Senate Memories, and all the heads from Vegas that showed love, and all those that support the AGOP. Yo, a real quick fuck to the Minutemen, the SOS, and the Bush administration.
And fuck the Christian wrong wing, the Dem Aristocratic Party, and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Bruce Willis, I know where you live, bitch. Fucking military recruiters across the United States, the Alhambra City Council,
the Alhambra Masonry and Masonic temples worldwide, fascist-ass police departments from Alhambra to Baldwin Park,
the San Gabriel Mission,
and Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa. Don't touch our fucking murals,
bitch. Peace.
Peace. Suck.
left in this new people who was persistent after our news. So fuck hell emotion here, we made the shoes of every news. The delivery can act around us.
Listen now, Blind Baby, what we want to go for on this record is not just a blues record, but we want a document. An epic document depicting the struggle of the black people against the white devil slave masters.
Understand how I feel when I step on the block and see gangs with better ammo than the troops in Iraq. I live in a state run by the president's clan, the devilish man with plans to make the evidence stand to get money and votes for his personal gain, but not a dime for the churches that was burned in the flame. Then I learned in this game the sides weren't fair, that I was judged on the color of my skin as the hair. But now my hand ain't fair, cause I can play the race card, but so did the clan when they tried to erase God and face and replace God so they can pull triggers. Look up to the sky, smile when they kill niggas. Understand, this ain't my reaction for watching Roots. This became my life once I realized the truth, that the struggle ain't in for Malcolm's assassination. And man, in the figment of my imagination.
Here's what you got to do. You got to do for me. You got to understand me. I got to understand you. You got to. Here's what you got to do. You got to do for me. You got to understand me. I got to understand you.
Yo, microchips, inoculations, frustrations not diluted. Is that blood in my eyes, man? Nah, it's revolution. Back in high school, I was studying on the Panthers, where you was getting high in the bathroom smoking cancer. I'm looking for some answers inside American dreams, inside America cream, Black America screams. Yo, the Nazi atrocities still reflect today. That bigotry and racism is still the American way. Fuck Bush, fuck democracy, and fuck the CIA. They see that Lincoln freed the states. What about the slavery of today? We deaf, dumb, and blind by the government swine. The clock on my wall reads revolution time. Grab your gats and your fatigue, and you can meet me on the streets. We will never see defeat through the eyes of white sheets. As I creep through dark passages, I'm laying down a massacre, and I'm never gonna stop until you fucking understand me, kid.
Here's what you got to do. You got to do for me. You got to understand me. I got to understand you. You got to. Here's what you got to do. You got to do for me. You got to understand me. I got to understand you.
Now I'm not one for bigotry, I prefer that we understand each other. Just like these snakes, they don't understand for a chance, I get them to pull their covers. And this warring about colors no more, I consider us all equal. Cause the devils that rule over us have enslaved their own people. Got us intoxicated off the hatred that they spread through our communities. Look how easily they conquered us, just by dividing you and me. The future's soon to be, and it's unwise to ignore the past. And the best way to reveal someone's secrets is to go through their trash. So I'll be digging up the evidence found in underground catacombs. Jack Prescott Bush for skull and bones like you did Geronimo. Take it back to my lab even though the consequences could be costly. And make a virus with this DNA that'll wipe out the Anunnaki. The reptilians will try to stop me, but am I worried? No, not at all. I'll gladly sacrifice my life to ensure this evil empire's downfall. The New World Order has arrived and total enslavement is their plan.